guys, welcome back again today for another video. This is the second video I posted, third video I posted this week, and yet again it's another digital art piece. I hope you guys aren't getting annoyed with that. Like I had mentioned yesterday in my video, I'm really eager to learn about Procreate and how to do digital work, but I will be back next week with some more traditional art. I'm not giving up on that. This is not a part of Inktober at all. I actually started this a few days ago. It took me roughly about 8 hours because this was the first initial piece that I did do with Procreate, so there's a lot of learning in here for me, and a lot of it was changing my mind again quite a bit, trying to get the right brush to do things, or I would do something and I would completely mess it up and I would have to do it all over again. And there's some tips and tricks that I found out along the way that made things a little bit easier for me compared to other videos that I watched on YouTube that gave me another particular way in, like, say, creating a clipping mask, or to add a layer that I could color on without coloring on other layers. If you guys don't know what a clipping mask is, that's kind of what it does. So I have learned quite a bit this past week, and I thought that I was getting a little bit too ahead of myself doing this piece, but I thought the only way that I'm going to learn is if I actually do try it. So that is what I did. This is a sketch that I did quite some time ago, actually. I think it may have been 4 or 5 months ago I did this, and I actually recorded a watercolor painting for this particular video, but I decided that I wanted to do the digital art version of it instead of uploading the watercolor painting. But if you guys still want to see the watercolor painting, let me know and I can put it up at a later date. If you're interested to see how it came out, the traditional way of doing this piece, I guess. Excuse me. I'm recording this also using iMovie, and a lot of my digital pieces are going to be created on here. And I'm not going to switch it over to the computer. The reason being is that I have two very slow computers. They're both Acers, and the program that I'm using, Corel Video Studio 9, kind of runs a little bit slow, and I'm just waiting on my other computer to get fixed, the one that's a little bit faster. It needs a new battery. I'm waiting on that. Then I will go back to working, hopefully on that computer, and maybe be able to do some kind of an overlay for these videos, because I know there's a lot of a black screen around the Procreate videos, and a lot of other people are doing the same thing as well. They're leaving the sides of this blank, but there should be quite a bit more to the screen. So what I'm going to try to do is make an overlay with some information on each side of the piece that I'm working on. I don't know what I'm going to put there yet, but I think it would make for a better viewing experience to not have these black things on the side. I know there is a way that I can record the entire screen, but apparently it lags quite a bit. I haven't tried that yet, but maybe I'll do that the next time. But anyway, getting back to the piece, I do a lot of changing my mind with the colors and everything here again on this video, and it's pretty much, it's just a learning experience to figure out what it is I want to do, what brushes I want to use, because there's so many different brushes that you can use for textures and all that fun stuff. So it's really neat to be able to experiment with things like that. And I know I have the Huion GT, what is it, GT 185. It's 18.5 inches. That's the size of the screen. But again, my computers are really slow at running the program. So it's really nice to be able to work on here and be able to, you know, get through things, I guess, somewhat fast. This was it took a long time for me because I was learning. Like I said, it took about 7 hours, but you know, overall, it's not too bad. I really can't, you know, say a whole lot about what I've done because I don't know the program that well yet, but I feel like I have the basics down. You know, creating, there's two ways that you can create clipping mask, and I had mentioned yesterday, it's how you can color on one layer and not affect the entirety of the other picture. I figured out how to, cut, copy, paste, and all those things, and how to lock layers, and how, a lot of different things in the program. And I feel that maybe in a couple of weeks' time I'll be able to do a maybe introduction to Procreate for complete newbies kind of thing. I feel like I have learned enough to do that. Maybe I could do a few different videos, because I know there are some people that really want to have the Apple Pencil and the iPad. I don't have an iPad Pro. It's just the 6th Gen 9.7 inch, and it works completely fine. You don't need to go out and buy an iPad Pro. It's not necessary. And I know there are some people that go out and buy the iPads and they're complete newbies. They don't know what to do. And, maybe I can make some videos where people can, get a bit of information and have it explained from someone that's a complete newbie at this, to show things that I've learned. And maybe it might make sense to some people compared to watching the experts talk about things. Because I know in the past week I've watched a few videos where people are explaining how to do things, but you can't really, it's like you need to understand another step to understand what they're saying, and sometimes it can be confusing. So maybe it's something that I can do in the future anyway. But as you can see with the picture here, I have changed my mind so many times. And here I'm using a texture brush. It's just a stubble brush, I guess, for if you're drawing men and you want to do like a beard type thing. But it worked really good for this instance, I guess, for me, because it made it look like the hippocampus has some kind of fur or texture to its body, so it worked out really well. One thing that I did find, though, is that I'm horrible at doing shades and highlights, or shadows and highlights, and that's something that I really have to work on. With this one, I realized I really enjoyed that gradient effect that I put on the tail and on the, I pretty much did it everywhere except the body. And then I'm thinking, oh my god, I don't know how to highlight this. I don't know how to put the shadows in this. I don't know what I'm doing. So I kind of went back and simplified it a little bit more and didn't use as many colors. But hopefully in the future, when I have more experience, I can go back to this gradient effect because I thought it was really cool. And, this piece was initially supposed to be a sticker, and I probably still can make it into a sticker, so if anyone would be interested in that, I can stick it over on my Redbubble shop. Links for that are all down in the description as well. I really don't have a whole lot more to say. I guess, using the tablet, my iPad, and the pencil over the past week has been really fun. I haven't really wanted to do anything else traditional wise with art, but as I had mentioned, I believe I mentioned in the studio vlog on Tuesday that I do have a craft fair coming up that I'm trying to prepare for. So I am possibly gonna try to make some stickers and some prints, and I'm working on some acrylic pieces for that, and I have some other things to get ready as well. I have just a little over a month to get ready, so there's quite a few things that I'll be doing for that. And any painting that I'm doing along the way, I'm going to record for videos for the channel, and so that'll be kind of killing two birds with one stone kind of thing. Also, I am attempting, or I'm going to attempt to either do a 12-hour straight drawing session, I guess, or a 24-hour session with doing art and nothing but. So we'll see what I really think about doing that. I don't know what it is I want to do yet or when it's going to happen. It won't be a live stream or anything, but I will definitely record it along the way and record the art that I'm doing. And it's probably kind of going to be like a vlog style thing. So I kind of have that planned. If anyone's wondering where the Sketchbook Slam went, that kind of went out the window 5 days after I started, but I will try to fill up that sketchbook at a later date. Again, like I said, a lot of changes here. The video is kind of cluing up, and I'm getting down to putting in the last bit of shadows and the highlights in the pieces that I can kind of figure out, I guess, where to put it. So I'm going to clue up here and let you guys go. I hope you're enjoying all the extra videos. I don't know how long it's going to go on for because I am currently looking for a job. So when I do get a full-time job, videos are probably going to go down to one video a week, which is always, my Friday videos are never going to disappear again. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and knock on wood. Yes, I'm knocking on wood right now. So hopefully, you know, the Friday videos stay, but I will continue to post other videos throughout the week. And if you don't want to miss them, make sure you hit that subscribe, not the subscribe button, but you do hit the subscribe button as well. But there's a little notification bell there. I'm not going to have a schedule as to when the extra bonus videos are coming out. So if you don't want to miss them, make sure you hit that bell. I know it kind of gets frustrating when you have to, you know, subscribe or hit that notification bell for every single video if you're subscribed to like 100 people. And I completely get it. But sometimes it's the only way to catch the videos and to see what's new on someone's channel without having them get lost in your feed. So make sure you hit that if you like the videos that I'm putting out, and don't forget to give me the like and thumbs up and all that fun stuff. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Alright guys, bye for now.